Hi, today we're talking about how to make EDELWEISS into a waltz. A waltz has 3 beats in it, and if you look at the beginning of EDELWEISS, in the very beginning of the song, there are numbers right here. Those numbers say 3 and 4. Those numbers mean that the top number means there are 3 beats in every measure, and the bottom number means that a quarter note gets 1 beat. When you play a waltz, the way to play a waltz, or at least the understanding of a waltz, is that the first beat of every measure is a low note. Whatever the name of the chord is, that's your low note. So the first low note in this song is a C. What you do, and there should be lines drawn in your paper. You should have the paper with lines drawn. The first line of the measure is for the low note where the chord is. And the second line is for a chord. And the third line is for a chord. In the second measure, the low note's going to be G. Always use your little finger to reach the low note. So I look for low G, and then the chord is G7th and G7th. The next measure, the low note is C, and the chord is C and C, and then F, and the chord is F and F, or maybe you do your F this way. So what you want to do is the very first measure with the low C in it goes with the note. It's drawn, the line is drawn right over the top of the note E, and we're going to play them together. Then you play the chord by itself, and the line doesn't touch anything. And the third line in that measure goes through the G. Del, and now we're on Weiss, low G, which goes with the first note in the measure, and then a chord and a chord. The next note, I'm on the third measure now, is in E, and it goes with the low note C, and a chord, and the second chord in the measure is going to have, or the third beat, is on the note G with the del, and then the note F. Then I can go to the next line. There should be a line through the E, then a chord by itself, and then together. A minor is a lot harder. The A isn't far away though. The low A goes with the E, and then the chord goes with the second note and the third note. I'm on the word greet in the second line, toward the end of the line. The note that I'm going to be playing is A, the low note is D, then 2 chords by themselves, and the next note is G for the word me. The chord is G7th, so they're going to G and G together, and then the chord and the chord. So that in the end, it should sound like. That leads to somewhere much, much bigger, but that is a beginning. So eventually, I'm going to get something like. So the end result is something much more complicated. It takes a long time to learn how to be more complicated, but you're at the beginning of learning to be complicated. So that is what EDELWEISS is about, how to play a waltz. Bye-bye. Have fun.